IAR Build tools for Renesas RX. My name is Rafael Taubinger and I'm really excited here to show you the tool in action. Before I move to the practical side here, it's worth to mention what is included in the build tools for Renesas RX. So we have the command line build tools. That means the compiler, the linker, the assembler. Also very important, the IAR Build command line utility. That mainly means that you can use the same project use on the IAR Embedded Workbench from the command line. So that means what you use on the Windows side, you can use here on command line from Linux host. And finally, we have the well-known CStat, static code analysis, included to help you to improve the code quality. So Linux kernel host needs to be 64-bit. It has been validated to run an Ubuntu Linux. So it's 1804 or later, it's supported. We distribute it as a Debian installation package. So that makes it very easy. So no dependencies and so on. And you already know IAR maybe, so we provide it in a similar structure to the IAR Embedded Workbench, but also the device support files are included, and very important, documentation. Finally, of course, the tools support scalable build server topologies, including virtual machines, Docker, self-hosted runners, everything connected to continuous integration or continuous delivery. So it doesn't matter what you are using, Jenkins, Bamboo, and so on, it's all fully supported. So let me show you how it works in practice. So what I have here is actually Linux Ubuntu running on version 1804. I also have a VirtualBox in my machine here. But as I mentioned before, you can run it on any virtual machine, any situation that you have, any container. So what I need to do here, I will go to the installation folder I have here available. As I said, we delivered it in a Debian package. And I just need to run the install command. And this might take a few seconds here to just finalize, but it's straightforward. So now that the installation is completed, we need to connect it to a license. So this means a license server. And the way this works, I mainly need to invoke the Light License Manager with the init option. So this is now done successfully. And final step is to connect it to the server. And of course, either use the server name or the IP address, depending on what you have available. And once running that command, everything should be fine. As you can see, it was successfully complete. In case of there are issues, it will just return the right message to help you to troubleshoot the issue. So now we have everything up and running. Now it's time to run and build a project from the command line here. I will open here a new terminal for convenience. The project I'm going to build here, it's located in a shared folder. And this project is exactly what I also have been using on the Embedded Workbench. So this is exactly the same project I have here on the Embedded Workbench, and it's named Sample. Very straightforward project here for the RX device. And what I'm going to do here is run the build from command line from Linux side. The suggestion is, of course, always use aliases, but in this case I'm going to the folder directly. And you can actually invoke IAR Build from here. So as you can see, I invoked IAR Build, and mainly what I'm going to do now to invoke IAR Build with the sample project here, EWP, and request a build all. So once I run this, we should see the project building here. And if everything is fine, it should give us the final results here. No errors, no warnings. So this was the way to build the project from a command line. It would look very similar if you run it from Docker, or if Jenkins or self-hosted runners invoke the IAR tools. And finally, of course, you also can invoke cstat from the command line. And the way that looks like, it's very simple. Similar to invoking the build here, I will use IAR Build again with the same project, but this time using the system analyze option. And once I run that, you will see that it just starts here, and we should have all information being collected here with all information. So you can, of course, later even generate statistics or HTML report. And just a few seconds, and it completed here the full analysis. So as you can see, it's straightforward to use the IAR build tools, now also available for Renesas RX. And finally, I would like to thank you for your attention, and if you have any additional questions, please reach out to fai@iar.com. And you can find more information about the IAR build tools, especially for Renesas RX, at iar.com/bx. And please have a look on our GitHub repository, github.com/IAR systems. You can find very good information about how to use the IAR build tools with Jenkins, Docker, self-hosted runners, and more. Thank you.